Morning guys, it's Ashlea here from Symetrie. I'm going to run you through 20-30 minute Pilates class. So we're going to start standing today. We'll start focusing on our breath. So what I'll get you to do is just wrap your hands around the ribs, relax the shoulders right down away from the ears, close the eyes if you'd like, and we're just going to bring our focus to the breath. So as you breathe in through the nose, you want to feel your ribs expand to the side and to the back. And then as you breathe out through your nose, you want to feel your ribs draw together, funneling down towards your pubic bone. So in through the nose, the ribs expand. Exhale, draw the ribs together, draw them down towards the pubic bone. Keep going there. Taking out any tension through the mind, through the body. On your next exhale, start to have that tightening, wrapping feeling around your waist, your deep transverse muscles, and then a gentle, small lift of the pelvic floor. So we want to keep that connection throughout the whole class. Gentle lift of the pelvic floor, wrapping, tightening feeling around the waist. We'll get started. Our first exercise is our squats. So come to the end of the mat, feet are as wide as the shoulders. We've got 10 squats. So inhale, bend the knees, lean, reach forward, sit down into that low chair, and then exhale to come up, pubic bone forward, long spine, 9 to go. Inhale down, exhale up. When you're reaching with the arms, just be mindful your shoulders aren't shrugging up towards your ears, but proud chest. Weight through the heels, squeeze and lift. Another 3. Next one down and hold your squat. So again, set your shoulders back, weight through the heels. Now we're going to take small control pulses. Keep that belly pulling up and in. Lengthen through the spine and pulling in by the crown of the head. Another 2, come down and hold, bring the fingertips to your hips. You've got that pole from one hip bone to the other, don't let it shift. Right heel lifts, right heel down. Left heel lifts, left heel down. Right heel up, hold it up. Left heel hold, both heels nice and high. Now pulse the knees down, control. Be careful you're not rounding forward, long spine. 4, 3, 2. Next one, come and hold your deep squat. Lift your heels up high. Now reach the arms forward. Take them up alongside the ears. Then sweep them back by your waist. Reaching them up by your waist. When you reach up, watch those ribs don't flare. 3, 2, reach and hold. Sit down a little deeper, lift your heels up higher. 3 counts to stand tall. 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels down. Well done. Give your legs a little shake out. Again, we are at the end of your mat. Arms along by your side, knees are soft. We're going to do a full roll down. Inhale, head nod. Then as you exhale, 1 vertebra at a time, peel your spine off that imaginary wall behind you. And then walk the hands out. Come to 4-point kneeling. So 4-point kneeling is wrists underneath your shoulders, knees are separated underneath your hips. We're going to do some flexion and extension. So look down in between the knees. Round your spine, inhale. 1 vertebra at a time, roll through neutral, let your spine extend. Keep going there. Getting that mobility through your spine, stretching out all those muscles that attach. And then settle back into neutral. For our balance work here, we want to be mindful our hips don't shift. So think you've got a glass of water on your tailbone. Inhale, belly, wrapping, pelvic floor on. Lift your right hand up to a hover off the mat. And now now your left knee to a hover. So right hand, left knee hovers. The higher you lift, the easier it's going to be. So just a hover. Inhale. And exhale, reach your right arm out, your left leg back. Thumb points up, set your shoulder back. And then slow return, bring it in. And again, we're going to do 5 here. On your 5th, your last one, reach out and hold. So keep your right arm reaching, lift up with that left shoulder, then abs are wrapping. Keep the right arm there and then just your left knee into a hover and out. Knee just underneath the hip and then reach it back out. Next one, reach out and hold. Reach through your fingers, through your toes, and then slowly bring it all back in. Reset for the other side. So set your shoulders back. Neutral position, inhale. And then as you exhale, your left hand to a hover. Don't let your hips shift. Right knee. Left arm out, right leg back. So think you've got headlights on your shoulders, your hip bones. They're pointing straight down, not off to the side. Last one, reach out and hold. So keep the left arm reaching. Lift up with that right shoulder. Your right knee comes in and out. Remember that glass of water on your tailbone. Reach out and hold. And then control to bring it back in, back to full point nearly. We'll do 2 on each side of rotation, stretch. So keep your hip bones pointing down, right arm, take it out to the side, then reach it up to the ceiling. Look towards the fingertips. Watch your hips have them sway. Neutral spine, inhale. And then exhale, bend your left elbow, sweep right shoulder to a hover off the mat. 1 more. So you want to think your spine is like a towel. You're twisting, you're wringing it out. Back to 4 point kneeling. Other side. Okay, back to 4 point kneeling and then come up onto your knees. Give your shoulders a nice roll. Going to do a lunge set. So step your right leg out in front. Make sure the ankle is underneath the knee. Tuck the toes of your left foot, reach the arms, set your shoulders back. So lots of glutes, lots of abdominals here. Inhale, and now as you exhale, come up to a standing position. So making sure the hips are in alignment. You've got 5 lunges. Inhale, bend both knees, lunge down. Exhale up. Again, watch your shoulders aren't shrugging up. Next one, come down halfway and hold. Just the right side, we're going to rotate to the right and come back to center. 2 more. So you're twisting from your hip bones up, really getting into your obliques. Once we come back to center, pulse both knees down. 5. Next one, down and hold. Keep that length through your spine. Your right heel lifts and lowers. We're getting into those calves today for another 3, 2. Lift your right heel up. Keep it up. Pulse your knees down. 4, 3, 2. Come down and hold. Lower your right heel down with your hands. Bring them either side of your right foot. Step your right foot back to plank. You can lower your knees if you need to into a half plank, but otherwise they stay up. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale. And now as you exhale, rotate to your right. So coming into our side plank. If you need to, you can lower down onto your forearm. Easier, lower your left knee down. So we're holding here. Make sure your hips are stacked, your shoulders are stacked. Harder, stack the legs, harder again. Reach that top leg up to the ceiling. We're holding for another 5, 4, 3. Coming back into our plank. Lower the knees. And then slowly stack back up through your spine. Give your shoulders a nice roll out and we'll go to the other side. So left leg out in front, ankle underneath the knees. Tuck the toes of the right foot, reach the arms, set your shoulders back, inhale and exhale up. Before we get started again, just check your alignment. 5 lunges. Come down halfway, hold, tuck the tailbone to the left, rotate, coming back to center. 1 more, make sure your right knee's bent. Both knees pulsing down. Down, hold, left heel lifts, lowers. Left heel lifts, hold that left heel up, both knees, let's go, pulsing down, you're almost there, for another 3, 2, come down halfway, hold, lower the left heel down, bring your hands either side of your left foot, back into your plank, feet are hip distance apart, easier, lower the knees down, everyone long spine, inhale, and as you exhale, rotate to your left, top arm reaching, left foot flat. So you know your modifications, you can lower down onto your forearm if you need to. You can lower that bottom knee down. Or for those that want more of a challenge, stack that left leg. Harder, reach the left leg up. Lower the left foot down, coming back into your plank, and then up stretch. Lift the hips right up towards the ceiling. Let the head lower down. Look in between the knees and just start to pedal out through your ankles. Keep shining those bottom bones up towards the ceiling. Now soften both knees, lift your hips higher again and drive the heels down. Your right leg, reach it up to the ceiling and now bend the knees, stack the hips. So look underneath your right armpit, look towards your right knee and open up through that right side of your body. Inhale and then exhale, come forward into plank, right knee to right elbow, hold. And back up, this time just to the ceiling. Right leg is straight. Kick away with your heel. Right knee, left elbow, hold. Keep that length through your spine, no rounding. Back up to the ceiling, this is the last one. Knee towards your chest, no rounding, long spine. 2, 1. Right foot down, plank position. Lower the knees if you need to. We're going to take 5 counts to the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay down, well done. Bring your arms into a W shape. Legs out wide, turn them out. Nose, forehead relaxes forward. And then slowly lift up into extension. Proud chest, shoulders down and back. Elbows, forearms down first. Upper body melts forward. Only coming up to where it feels comfortable for you. Should be a nice stretch. You don't want to feel jamming through your lower back. And then after you've done that last one, We'll sit back for a quick shelf stretch. So sit back on the heels, reach the arms out in front, still got life through those arms. If you've got issues with your knees, take your knees out wide. And then coming back into up stretch. So tuck the toes under, lift your hips. Again, we'll have a little pedal of those ankle joints, stretch out through the calves. I've been working those a bit today. Soften the knees, lift the hips up higher, drive the heels down, left leg up to the ceiling, and then bend the knees, stack the hip, look underneath your left armpit, look towards that left knee. And now coming forward, bring your left knee to your left elbow. We hold for 5, plank position, long spine. Reach it straight up to the ceiling, kick away with your heel. Forward into plank, left knee, right elbow, sorry. Coming back up, this is the last one. Bring your knee to your chest, hold for 5. And then back to your plank position. If you need to lower the knees, 5 counts to the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Sit safely back for your shelf stretch. This time, bring the hands alongside the ankles. If you want to, give your wrist a bit of a roll out. And then we'll turn to lay on our back for our last 2 exercises. So getting back into our glutes and our hamstrings, we're going to go into hip rolls. So heels are in line with your sit, your bottom bones, arms by your side. Inhale. As you exhale, flatten your lower back. 1 vertebra at a time, peel your spine up off the mat. Articulate as you lower down. So thinking your spine is like a string of pearls, get each and every vertebra, especially those flat spots, stretch them out. If you want to challenge your stability, reach the arms up. Again, watch the shoulders aren't shrugging. We're not using your neck, so take out any tension there. Next one, lift up and hold. So you've got that long line from your shoulders, your hips, your knees. Keep the ribs funneling down towards the pubic bone. Squeeze your left glute, float your right leg up to tabletop. Watch the pelvis doesn't shift. And then lower your right foot down. Left leg up. Tabletop, hip, knee 90 degrees. And then lower down. So watch if your pelvis doesn't shift. Once you have your left foot back down, arms coming up if not already, we're going to inhale, fold our hips down. Exhale to lift up. So no articulation here, just that fold at the hips. Inhale down, exhale lift. That's it, turn the inner thighs down. 2. Next one, lift up and hold. Keep the arms reaching. We're going to articulate back down to the mat, upper back. Mid back, draw the belly in, don't forget your lower back, settle into neutral. 1 last round, inhale, exhale, peel and lift up. We're going to add on here, come back up to your long line, squeeze your left glute, bring your right leg up to tabletop, easier hold here. If you want to make it harder, fold your hips, tailbone just off the mat, exhale up, 5, 4, 3, 2, next one, lift up and hold, push down through that left foot, lower your right foot down, squeeze that right glute, left leg up tabletop, and we fold down, 5, 3, 2, next one, lift up and hold, left foot down, keep your arms reaching, and then slowly 1 vertebra at a time, lower down through your spine. Last thing for today, we're going to finish with an abdominal set. Take the hands behind the head for support. Pelvis is in neutral, so you've got that that natural curve through your lumbar spine. Inhale. As you exhale, head nod, curl your upper body up. Eye focus just over your knees. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come up, hold. Watch your hips don't shift. Your right leg comes to tabletop. Hold it there. 5 pulses again. We're working in 5s. 3, 2. Come up, hold. Your left foot comes to just a hover. The higher you lift, the easier it's going to be. So just a hover off the mat. Pulse. 5, 2. Come up, hold. Your right foot joins your left foot at a hover. Reach the arms overhead. If it's too much, lower your head down. Keep hovering your feet off the mat. Funnel your ribs down. 2, 1. Feet down. Hands behind the head. We've got to do the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Curl up. And again, pulsing. Remember that pinch you hold underneath your chin. Don't squash it. Just hold it in place. We don't want to bruise it. Next one, up and hold. Pelvic stability, left leg tabletop, pulse. 2, come up, hold. Right foot to a hover. Remember, just a hover, lift your shoulders up a little higher, and then pulse. 5, 4. This is our last exercise. Come on, right up for another 2. Come up, hold. Now bring your left foot to a hover as well. So both feet are hovering off the mat. Flat wrapping abs if you can. Reach the arms overhead. Last 5. Get those feet lower. 3, 2, 1. Feet down, head down. Reach the arms overhead. Reach your legs out long. And we'll do 3. Inhale, reach through your fingertips, through your toes. Exhale to relax. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale to relax. 1 last time. And then reach your arms long by your side. Turning to your side. Come up to a seated position. Give your shoulders a nice roll out. Set them down, set them back, and have a great day.